Plastilina is a non-hardening, reusable, oil-based modelling material made in Spain, and it is perfect for stop-motion animation. Keep watching to find out why. Today, for the first time ever, I got my hands on some of this stuff. JOVI Plastilina. The first thing to notice is it arrives in quite small quantities. Now I know you can buy bigger packets, but what I mean is if we place it side by side with my regular plasticine, this is how much plastilina I was able to buy for the same price as this bar here. Not a lot, but great things come in small packages, so let's get this thing open and see how it feels. First impressions. Firstly, I really like the fact that each colour is packaged separately. One of the things that annoys me about multicoloured packs by other brands is the fact that the colour transfers onto the other colours. With Plastilina, you don't have this issue. Secondly, it feels amazing. It's not too firm and not too soft, and so smooth. Literally, smoothing this stuff is so effortless. I can see why other animators love it. Thirdly, I really like the fact that it has this waxiness to it. It gives it a lovely, sleek quality that other clays don't have. There's sort of a subtle shine to it. So, spontaneous animation test time. I just wanted to feel how this stuff moves in a raw, unplanned, unpolished sort of way. So I sat on the floor, and for this one, I just stuck my camera on the table. And even in this quick, kinda crude little test, you can see just how smooth this clay is. The quality of this clay means that it holds its shape really well, but it's also soft enough to animate a really subtle performance. I only spent 10 minutes on this initial test, but it was an incredibly enjoyable 10 minutes. Test 2. Let's see how well it sculpts. How small can we go with the details? I'm making stars of varying sizes to create a shooting star animation effect. Looks like you can go pretty small. Even the tiniest of stars were possible, and the details are retained. The smaller sculpts are super delicate though, so handling them requires a little extra care. And now it's time for a less spontaneous animation test. For this animation, I'm going to replace my sculpts each frame, taking care to line them up and to move them into place without harming their shape. I would say that this clay is perhaps a little more delicate than some other brands due to its softness, so make sure that your fingernails are nice and short to avoid any unwanted dents or nicks in the surface of the clay whilst handling. What else do I notice about this clay? Well, unlike other brands, you get very little transference onto your hands when moulding, and the discoloration is basically non-existent too. It also feels exactly the same consistency after being on set for 24 hours, so leaving it out in the air is perfectly okay, which is great, especially for stop motion. If you are doing this though, I would recommend lightly covering the clay with plastic wrap to stop dust and fluff sticking to it. This clay, due to its more oily consistency, loves to attract fibres and hair and fluff and, well, anything really. All in all though, I am super impressed, and I will definitely be using Plastilina again. I think it's worth spending the extra bit of money because it is able to perform in different ways to other clays on the market, and I think it is particularly a good clay for animators of all ages and all abilities too. I found it a joy to work with, and the surface quality of this clay looks fantastic through the camera as well. Don't forget, if you want to support me and help make more videos possible, I have a Patreon linked on the end card here, and if you enjoyed this video you might also like the other two videos linked on screen as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.